Question. Have you ever seen a spawner like that before in Minecraft? Ever? Completely on surface, and even, what Y level are we on? 62, so yeah, that's a 64 Y level spawner. I just was exploring here, around where we stopped last time, where we did our experiments with the drones and all. And yeah, found this thing just around the corner. I claimed it. I don't know if you can, but I signified I might want this thing in the future just because it's so cool. Literally fully out exposed here up on the surface, and then there is this mine shaft I went into, got a few diamonds from chests and stuff, and then boom, this guy. So zombie spawner here. I looted that already. Oh, I could take the gold. Then somewhere around the corner here, back there, also not too far away, there's even another spawner. I haven't even checked yet. I might. Oh yeah, I checked it, I think. But yeah, didn't really light it up or anything. Nothing special in the chest. But yeah, this is really special. I love that. But yeah, as I said, I thought maybe set up a quick and dirty cave spider XP farm, something here, combine it with the zombie spawn, and then we have this nice setup and can grind XP, and it's a cool project. But as you know, this year here on the Hermitcraft, you're not gonna build much or do some crazy stuff. We are living a vagabond's life, right? We're just looking for a coral reef. And yeah, it seems you people liked it a lot. I mean, the comments, man, I have to quickly address that. Guys, thank you, right? Oh no, I'm whacking a sword at you. Here, take that fish. Thank you so much, guys. You are really, 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 really nice to me in the comment section. It's highly motivating. I was just reading through them again. Tons and tons of suggestions, what we should do, tips, tricks, ideas, everything a YouTuber can dream about. Sometimes there is criticism. People were saying, man, dog, this vagabondish lifestyle, you're not doing much, you're just traveling around. But most people said, dude, this is exactly, finally somebody that doesn't do the heavy cutting. It feels so good to have this experience with you and all that. So most of the people really, really like it. I can also see it in the like ratio. I'll plan to continue this, and nothing about vagabonding or so will change. It will always be the same thing. There will never be, a change of pace. Who built this? Who did this? This must be, holy crap, what is that? Are people crazy on the server? It's maybe a week. Nobody has proper tools. To build this would require a complete madman. This is huge. What the heck is this? And how is it here? It was not here yesterday. Over there is our little thing we made. Man, what the heck? Who made this? I hope we're not spoiling something here, but this is what I was saying. When I'm here on the server, I can barely keep up with these people. They are relentless. What the heck is this? What? This is super high up in the air. And what is this? A portal here already? Who made this? This must be some crazy maniac. Who's on? Maybe it's Welsh or what? Or Tango? People always think they are the kings of Minecraft and they make all this cool stuff. So, who else would it be, right? Crazy. And that's our hidey hole. That's all we got. Well, I'd say let's check out what... A nether portal? Where does this lead to? This is crazy. Completely crazy. Whoa! Whoa, okay, what's happening? Super loud. What's going on here? Holy moly! What is this? This is drowns. Let's kill them while we're here. Maybe. can get something useful out of a farm like that. I suppose it's a farm. Who made this? Crazy. What the heck? Oh wow, look at that. Nautilus shells. Holy moly. And how many there are? We need to save the server. We need to quickly kill all these guys, man. Not that the server lags out or something bad happens. Who did this? Crazy. Crazy. Okay, let's kill them all. How many are there? It's dozens. Man. Crazy. Okay, let's kill them all. There we go. Nice. Okay, and there is some crazy zombie noises. What's going on? Hello? The noises. I'm sorry, it's so loud. Okay. Let's check here. Yeah, there's tons of fish. No. A trident. Yes. Whoever did this farm must be a genius. Okay, enough, guys. Enough, I can't do it anymore. Yeah, of course. It's me, Mario, and I did this. You think I'm sleeping, huh? Nah. We got the first trident on the server as far as I can tell, and it only required me to go completely ham and build, yeah, mega build, the first huge community farm we have. And yeah, I made it right here. It's a drowned farm. And I would say, before we look at the finished product and all the details, you join me on my journey to make this farm. What is the item everybody wants to get now in Minecraft 1.13? Do you know? Of course, it is the trident. Welcome back, guys. Whoa, okay, we got spawning. Welcome back to another round here on the Hermitcraft server. Season 6 in full effect, and so far we've lived a vagabondish lifestyle, right? But, what are those? Oh. Do you want to give me a trident? I was about to build a farm, but if you give it to me like that, I'll take it. No. So yeah. You see why you want to have this thing? It's awesome. That was cool that we actually had a drowned show up with a trident. So why did we have a drowned show up here, right? We're somewhere in this biome. Mesa, right? It's not really ocean, but we have a river biome, and you notice a square right there. Let me quickly, you know what? Let's quickly sleep. We don't need to fight those guys. So research tells us, and research has been done by several people, including Ilmango and others, code digging. Oh, somebody slept, Mambo. Thank you, Mambo. Research tells us that's the best place to spawn or to try to build a farm for drowns would be a river biome. Why is that so? Well, in a river biome, they have a 1 in a 15 chance to spawn with a weight of 100. What? Well, just know these are important numbers for mob spawning, and compared to, let's say, a deep ocean, where they only have a weight of 5 and a 1 in 40 chance. You know, simple math tells us this river biome is the best place to spawn him. So I scoped out this area, checked with F3, and it's a 9 by 26. You could... Who's shooting us? Oh, a drowned skeleton. You could also try to make it bigger, of course. But yeah, it's always hard to find a suitable biome. And maybe later, if we want to, we build an industrial-sized farm for that stuff. But to be quite honest, you know, it would be good to get into the early market now Everybody wants a trident. Maybe we can sell them, or at least be one of the first on the server to have one. Especially as we have found this enchantment for it already, right? So it comes back to us. So what I did, I scoped out this river thing. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna build a sky farm. Of course, sky farms are not super efficient, but it will prevent us from having to do perimeters or anything. And I gathered some stuff here that should help us. 1, 2, 3. Let's get a few stacks of sand onto us, and then we're gonna go up here at the corner. Do I have a bit of wood? No, I don't. We probably want to. We have our water bucket. Yeah. Let's take the crafting bench up with us. You never know. Don't need this cactus. This can go. I have a few ladders, but for now, yeah, I'm still farming wood for that. That's a lower priority. Let's grab that thing and let's go up for now. So we want to make our spawning platform at, or our farming platform, better say, at around 190. Reason this is our AFK spot or our farming spot, right? Reason for it being, of course, we want to be high up so we are out of reach for caves below. Right, quite obvious. And years ago, I showed the sky farming principle pretty much the day the new height limit was announced. I thought, yeah, this is a new meta in mob farming. And nowadays, people went away from it a bit because there is lots of research done, you know, and people learn about sub-chunks and things. But for starter purposes, it's still always a viable method. And we will create this giant aquarium on top that will spawn us the drowns. Of course, you know, we have a little bit of an issue. We are not in a single player world. We have right now 5 people on. That of course impacts the spawn rates we get over here massively. But over time we should be able to get things going in our favor. Right, so we're almost there. And around 190. Yeah, that should be good. So now, you know, okay, sure, we have some mountains and things here, but hopefully they are not too riddled with caves and spawning spaces for them. Ideally, you want a bit of a more flat area to do this. So, yeah. I mean, this is barely out of reach. They should quickly respawn here. We want it to be 128 blocks away at least, and we gave it a little bit more leeway. So, let's say we go to 200. Should be still good enough. Just don't want everything to spawn down there, you know. So, it's 200. Okay, nice. And up here now, we want to lay out our grid. And let's place that here. So, let's make us some sandstone. And then we work with that. That was easy to gather for me, you know. It's probably not gonna be super aesthetically pleasing up here, but it will be good enough for us to work with. Okay, and now pretty much this we need to replace already. Boom, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, our platform is done. Top half slab, so nothing can spawn up here. All right. And now I think what we want to do is we want to have a little barrier around here on the outside. How much space do we want to give us? Yeah, I think that's... we want 1 more block. Whoop. Yeah, 1 block higher, I think. Like this, and then we would go ahead, take some slabs. And then I think we... let me see... placing them like that would make sense. Yeah. We want to create a sign floor now where we have our water column hovering on top, right? That is our idea. And then on top here, this will all be water, giant water field. So like this. A little ring around here. I think that would make sense. Yeah, that works fine. Alright, we got our signs in, and yeah, I got a little bit of a half block overhang here so the water actually stays in place when it comes down, right? You understand. Good, now we need to go up to build limit. I guess we knock out this corner block real quick, and then we jump stack up all the way till we can't go no more, and then we work from there. Okay, we have the full place filled in. I died. I fell off while building, so we lost our XP. Not a biggie, we'll get more here. So now what we need to do is we need to fill in everything here. Oh, and it's a bit obnoxious with the waterlogged blocks. So you cannot use slabs for the floor here, otherwise you'd stick the water in the floors. Maybe even though you could build the ceiling right away and then just stick the water sources into the ceiling, that would even work easier, if I think about it now. It has a lot of quirks and tricks you can use the new water physics for. And yeah, here we go, we got a waterlogged block again. Did we remove it? I don't want it to be waterlogged. Put the water here. Let's try to snag that bag. Hello, Mr. Waterlogged. See if you can get him from this side. There we go. Alright. Okay, we're here. I think this is a full row. Yep. Snag us some more water. Ah, this waterlogged blocks. It's a bit. You gotta point exact. Gotta make sure we do that properly. And last bucket. Okay. So now generate some water, fill in the whole floor. And now actually, if we break out the floor, it should all nicely flow down. As you know, ideally you should use dirt here or something, but sadly didn't have that. I used what I got and what I easily can gather here. So the clay obviously was a choice here in the mesa. You can mine it easily. Okay. So now, yeah, we just need to go through here and knock all that out. And it can be flowing water, you know, for the drowners to spawn, so it doesn't have to be source blocks. That makes it easy to build. If you would have to fill it all in, then you probably want to go to the ocean and sit there and wait. I mean, yeah, but this is more efficient. Depends on the size, but it's a nice project we can do and it will work. Also, of course, you know, it depends how many people are on the server at any given time. We will see spawn rates going up and down. Right now we have 6. Mambo, Grian, Iskal, you know, lots of people here. And who else is on? Javin, Forsey. They might stream as well, you know, and then they are on for long periods of time. So I don't know if you get halfway decent AFK times here with this farm. I hope we will get that. But theoretically, when it gets dark now, we should already see the first spawns in here. I might request a no sleep night. Yeah, let's do that. Can we do a no sleep night, please? Alright. Because, you know, I'm not gonna have time to finish the roof now right away. Or I want to at least give it a bit of a test shot if you get any spawns with players on. In a single player world, this should be already sufficient to get a few tridents in an hour and your nautilus shells and everything. I mean, of course it's not finished. We need to add some more stuff to it. Right now we are the bait and we're gonna fight them on a platform below pretty much. But yeah, you want a safe spot and kind of an AFK spot where they will automatically gather and then you kill them ever so often. Ideally you would want to funnel them into the nether, right? If you really want to mass farm and stack a ton of them. Okay, how far is it? Oh man, it takes time. Our pickaxe is just about to break soon and is also very slow. Okay, I'm gonna mine all of this out to the end. It's not much anymore, and then yeah, we can do some testing hopefully. Alright guys, I'm up here building the roof and we actually had our first round spawn. I did a little cave session in the meantime, which was absolutely not successful because I got ninja creepered, like real old school ninja creepering, and I lost a lot of stuff that went into lava. For example, our nice diving helmet and our fishing rod. So that sucked, but it's alright. We're losing some, we're getting some, right? So Where is the drowned? He was here. Did he walk into the water stream or did he just despawn on us? I saw him though. He made it down here. Did he go in there? Can't tell. Can't possibly not, you know, simply just not have vanished, right? Let's stick around here for a bit. Maybe we see another spawn. But it is confirmed this place can spawn drowners. So now it's just about catching the right moment and not too many people are on. That's encouraging. Good, it spawned one. Even in these bad conditions. During the night. Let me see. Yeah, still need to do the mountain tops there. That's for sure. This one and this one is alright, but those over there probably. Mainly these here. Mainly this one. Okay. Oh, another drowner. Here we go. Green drowned and he respawned here as a drowned. Okay, so the plan would be, as you can see, they slowly sink down, right? And then they would most likely try to track me when I'm positioned myself here. Nice. Okay, if I'm in water, he would track me instantly. What do they do even on land? Yeah, they literally become useless on land. I mean, they will poke us, but they cannot pathfind on land. So they're frozen here. That is so interesting. Like, you know, if you do this now. What is that that doesn't really work. He should be able to pathfind to us if he has a water block we stand in, right? I want to see this. Hello, guy. What, do you not want to pathfind at all? Hello, I'm here. Standing in water. That's very interesting, their behavior down here. I have to say, very interesting to say the least. He's incapable of moving. Maybe it's kind of glitched out or whatever in the moment, but he seems to be frozen here. That's very interesting. Well, yeah, even if you attack him... No, something is bugged out right now. I can't imagine. That must be buggy behavior. Buggy AI behavior. Okay, but we have confirmed spawns in here. Pretty sweet. Alright, we have another one here. This is so interesting. Why can't you pathfind at all? What is going on? When I was fully immersed in the water up there, he tracked me. Look at that. Oh, I do... No, don't fall off. I do this. Look at it. So I have to be in water. Maybe, I don't know what was wrong with my water block I had going on here. But then he instantly tries to track me. I'm out. He's just standing there. Could easily slay him. That is so interesting. Their behavior. Die. Okay, so we're getting the, you know, here and there we're getting a drowner spawn now because we're starting to darken down the place quite a bit. But yeah, I have to go on a big mining session one more time. And yeah, keep on building the roof. So it's quite interesting. We have 3 of them now. And it took him a while. I'm just standing up here. But then they started to pathfind at me. So we're good. It took him a while to, but now, you know, I don't have... Oh, this is not safe yet. Okay, that's good. So I replaced the half slabs with a normal bottom slab, so that's like full blocks, but now we have buttons all across the board, so it's still spawn proof. And now they actually are able to pathfind. Astonishing. Yeah, their pathfinding is really bad. It's quite buggy, but yeah, we found a solution that works. Now we just need to make it so we can, harvest them without being in danger. Don't even think we need the water now to stand in water. We can literally just stand on land. They will eventually pathfind to me. That's quite interesting. Still though, if I would be standing in water, they would try to come to me by any means. Yeah, it still needs more testing. But yeah, I cannot do much testing as the spawn rates are so bad. We still have so many people on. Yeah, constantly, now it's even 7. But I'll keep on checking, and yeah, we're working something out here. Looking good. Oh yeah, look at that. That seems fine. We got a few here. Went for a shower real quick and ate a little bit and stood in here. And nothing happened. I'm still alive. This might not be trident proof though. I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah, we have a little bit less people on. So yeah, let's start killing here. Then I'll show you the whole meta. I figured it out. It took a while. It's quite complicated, everything here. Alright. Have no looting. That of course makes things a bit harder. Okay. Man, it was quite a bunch, actually. None of them had a trident though. Alright, let's have a look. Okay, we got 1 gold ingot out of it. And some food. I'm living on rotten flesh at the moment. Okay, let me take you on a tour and I explain what I figured out. So, this thing is a fully functioning farm now. Only thing I might have to check out is, to make it a bit safer in case trident guys come here. But I already thought about a fix, but yeah, we'll see. So the key thing to make this work, because the pathfinding of the drowns is really weird. Well, key thing. First of all, don't have him on half slabs, use top half slabs, so it's like a full block. You can use buttons to block their pathfinding, all good, and then you can lead them away. And they will find you as long as you stand in water. But now comes the crucial part on how this whole thing works. So you have to deny them a direct line of sight to you until they actually touch ground here. Because what happens is, if I, for example, stand in the water like this, they will for sure track me. But if this would not be there, or if these blocks would not be there, or I would expose myself, they spawn in the water, they would see me and start tracking. They cannot see me through the glass, the trapdoors and all of that. And I aligned everything in a way that only when they drop through, they will get a direct line of sight. I'm in water and immediately track me. So why do I don't want to give him a direct line of sight beforehand? Well, what will happen is, then their AI is triggered in water. That means they will try to swim towards me, will see, okay, I can't swim out there, there is no water, so they will hover around here and never fall down. As long as I break the line of sight like we have with this setup here, right? Their AI is not triggered, they are not targeting me at all, and they will just sink down and eventually land on there. And then we turn around, we played vice versa pretty much, right? Then they are on land and I'm on water, and boom, they see me and they try to come towards me. And then they just pile up here, and for now I just have 2 hoppers leading into a chest. To make this really efficient, you would want to push them into the nether, of course, right? And store them there and then later go in for a kill. That would make more sense. But yeah, this is how it works. The raids are still not that great with so many people on. Still, but it got a little bit better. What I need up here would be a bed so I can reset. Oh yeah, another thing I did, of course, here along the walkway, on top I have a cover, right? Reaching out, making sure the sun won't burn the drowns that walk along here. And yeah, that that does a good job, because it's when they start catching fire and they have no water that it can directly reach you, their pathfinding breaks too, and they will just stand there and burn to death. So you took a while to find that all out, but it's fun to do experiment in survival, because when you figure it out, then it's very satisfying and really cool. So yeah, this is how we run this thing, and it works now. So I haven't had a trident guy, right? So I cannot tell, like, if he walks up here, right, in which angle does he throw the trident? I mean, he would walk up and probably hit me smack in the face. So having it like this is not the full option. And this is also, well, as soon as I get Silk Touch, we're talking a completely different ball game then. Because then I can get turtle eggs, move them around wherever I want. That is obviously key. And then I can place some turtle eggs and make a totally different killing mechanism that is 100% safe, just based on turtle tracking. So yeah, that is that. And now, I guess I'll do a little bit of an AFK session. And yeah, so I see no spawns at all right now during the nighttime with people being on. But maybe we catch a bit of a downtime. Alright guys, so, I have a bunch of footage of me building the thing and so on, but yeah, it was mainly the research that is interesting. The design, I can show you now in full effect what I figured out, and it's still not 100% perfected, but we're very close to, finalizing that. So, the meta, right, I told you, I'm sorry that some of the recording is a bit dark, but it is just what it is. I needed darkness and I needed to be efficient with my time here. As I said, it's tricky to test things on a survival server. So, first things first, what do we have down here? Well, this is a bubble column elevator I made, and actually it's a 2x2. The reason being is this thing is about 190 blocks high. This is where our spawn platform is for the drowns to fall down from the water cage, right? And 190 blocks, so if you do a 1x1, you have to swim up and down like crazy all the time, up and down and up and down, to refill your buckets. If you do a 2x2, you just stay in there, take your bucket, because you create infinite sources and stack your way up. So going for a 2x2, 10 times more easy to do, 100 times more easy, 190 times more easy. That's the amount of times I saved going up and down. So really, really good. And these water elevators, of course, are insanely fast. You don't drown in them, as you can see. And yeah, this is 190 blocks up, and that went quickly. So yeah, we end up here with our setup. I told you we have the roof on top, right? We have the water column, and by the way, this is 9x26. All of the included blocks are, and that is key, part of the river biome below. We just moved the river up pretty much and made it bigger and made it more comfortable for us to farm stuff. So by now I added this nether collection system here. Pretty much what happens, the drowns would track, right? And then they walk up here, the old trick with the trapdoors, and then fall in. Water stream washes them into the nether, to the area we saw in the beginning of the episode where we killed them, right? That is the whole dealio with that. And why do we do that? Well, of course, we have a mob cap here. I talked about the mob cap quite a bit, and it's about 75 to 80 mobs or so, around that, 80. And if in one dimension the mob cap is reached, nothing will spawn. So if we keep the drowns around here, we will eventually get no spawns at all, because we have like 80 drowns here and no other mobs can spawn. That's why we send them to the nether. That means we can keep on spawning here and keep on sending them to the nether, and theoretically store an infinite amount of drowns there. So yeah, they come along here, and my first setup, what you saw at the end of the first clip, was pretty much me standing where this villager stands now. There is a village kind of over there, not too far away in the desert. Quickly rode there with a boat and got the guy in here, send him up through the super fast water elevator, and we got it. So this was the first part. Imagine the villager is me and I'm a drowned. And now I would be in there and hit you in the face and kill you, and your drops would go in. This is the very manual mode you can use. But that is not as efficient. By the way, the villager here. I tried it. I wanted to see, because, you know, zombies track villagers nicely. But, yep, that brings us back to the old problem we had before. The villagers doesn't need a direct line of sight for the drowns to track him. Therefore, they will start tracking already when they're up in the water, and that means they will stop falling down, because the AI is engaged and they try to swim out, so they will hover somewhere in the middle but not fall down. So using a villager in here, not good. Ideally, we will use turtle eggs. We will grab them soon. I'll show you how we do that and when and what and blah. Yeah, let's talk about that then. Soon. Next episode probably. I'll get that done and finalize it fully. So yeah, they fall in, that's how we get them. So now, as of now, how to operate the farm is, I'm up in here, you know, this is where the elevator ends, and chilling. I don't give them a line of sight to me at all, so they don't even know that I'm here, kind of. They ignore me completely behind the doors. And then over time, tons of them will gather here, and then I'll just open the door, standing in the water. That immediately makes them fall down. And yeah, they track. But the villager freaks them out. That's why I want to get rid of him. I wanted to see how it works. Yeah, we'll replace the villager pretty much with turtle eggs. Yeah. So up here then is my AFK spot where I'm chilling. And look what I did. Yeah, I made this little setup. It's a 3x1 most compact and super reliable AFK fishing farm. You know, I know you guys. It's against the where did it go? Against the meta of the NHO, right? To use a fishing farm. But I was AFKing here a lot, and why not make use of my time efficiently? So the German efficiency overrides NHO rules. But yeah, I'm not gonna overdo it with this AFK fish farm. Pretty much what I wanted to get a Silk Touch book. You know, a Silk Touch book, and it would be quite rad if we had a mending on our trident, right? So yeah, if you want to use the trident, we really should have mending on it, and also some of the other enchants. So I did a tutorial about this thing. It's the best and easy server reliable farm. I pretty much just do this, and then yeah, you just stand there. And that's it. Automatically fish. Eventually something will bite. Gets auto reset. There we go. Yeah, sometimes. What's going on now? What? Wait, that never happened. Ah, okay, we're good again. Yep, here we go. Okay, yeah, the worst case scenario is that, as you can see, sometimes it takes two, 3 times to engage, but then, yeah, now we're good. Continuous fishing, pretty much. Okay, reliable on servers, works, easy to do. And yeah, then, you know, got some fishing. I sorted out all the crap I don't want, and I'm gonna restrain myself to this one chest, so yeah. But yeah, we're not gonna do much fishing. I got the Silk Touch book. This is really good. That is what I wanted. Got an impaling enchant for our trident. Right? That is pretty amazing. That is also a good one. Feather falling here, good one. And loyalty 3, so another one for tridents. And then of course we got like 1 million Nautilus shells out of it. So yeah, that is that. Still, I think the fishing is not the best way to go about the game. It kind of bypasses some things, but on the other hand, yeah, why torture yourself making things super difficult all the time? In any case, at the beginning of the server, these AFK fish farm sessions definitely get out of hand though. I barely had like 20 minutes where there was less than 6 people AFKing all the time at their fish farms or so it felt, or many of the people were AFKing at something, so it was super hard to do the testing. I addressed it in the group that we maybe think about fish farms more community orientated. That means build your fish farms up at height level 250 somewhere, you know, build height. Therefore you don't spawn mobs all the time around you, and then we ensure if you AFK at your fish farms, we still have working mob grinders, right? And can make mob farms. And yeah, that's that. That's the system. So this is how we attract them and so on. I blocked the line of sight here completely for the villager, doing some more tests. But yeah, their AI behaves a bit weirdly. At the moment, we have bunch of people on, and that of course makes it a bit tricky. So with that said, let's go to the nether part of the thing. So you see we have a portal down there. This is our entrance portal that gives us a safe entry into our farming setup. So we just jump down here and let's go and check it out. We've been there, you know, you've just seen it, but we haven't really looked at it in detail. And I also want to talk about another thing I found out. Okay, we have a few already stored in here again. Sounds like it. No, that's the zombies outside. Yeah, that's... What's that up there? Is there a baby zombie looking in? Okay. So, obviously, this is a very simple setup. We have the hoppers here, and on top is just a portal, right? Where we push them in, and then they just fall out of the portal and end up here. Very simple. So now, if you go down here, this leads to the exit portal. Y64 exactly here in the Nether 2, so the two low portals hook up, and then it's no problem to get the top portals connected and not mess with anything. Works perfectly. Yeah, and that's how we found them. Very important here though, guys. Make sure you never give the drowns in there a direct line of sight to you. Make sure they cannot see you, otherwise they start flinging their tridents and will hit the other guardian drowns in here. They will get mad, kill the guy with the trident will not drop if the zombie kills him. You have to do it as the player. So if you have trident guys shooting in here, all the others will get mad and kill them off quickly, and you will end up with a lot of drowns but no one holding a trident. And the only way to get one is off one holding one. Of course, looting 3 here is the way to go. Then with a farm like that, you should be able to get between 2 and 3 tridents per AFK sessions on single player, and if you AFK like for an hour or 2. Alright, with looting 3. On a server here, you need a bit more patience, of course, on an especially active server where people do record and do things, you know, you cannot tell them stop doing whatever you do, doctor needs to test his farm. So, but yeah, works just fine. I'm really happy how this build turned out, and yeah, we actually now came out with a trident. I have no looting or anything, it worked. So what I really want now is hopefully get a mending book to put on the trident. So that means I will have to do some more fishing. I'll store the trident away safely for now. But we definitely want to try it out once, right? So what we want is, we have impaling. This is one thing we can put on there. And where was it? Loyalty. I think smite also goes on there, so we don't really want that. But I have another loyalty book downstairs actually. I got from previous fishing attempts, you know, where I was just manually fishing pretty much. Splash. Oh, hey, we touched the ground. Took a little bit of damage. Okay, yeah, let's check it out. Don't want to ruin this trident or mess up the enchants on it, but impaling is good. Impaling is good. That gives it a massive damage boost. Wait, where did we have it? Oh, it also comes with smite. Okay, let's check out something. Okay, we need the loyalty on there for sure. This one has protection 3 and it's just aqua affinity. I like aqua affinity. Let's use that and see what happens. What? Okay, smite doesn't go on there. Brilliant. Okay, now we have loyalty on there. And impaling. Yeah, impaling 4. Okay, how do we want to name it? the poker. Okay. Yep. Loyalty and impaling. That means if we throw it, that thing should come back to us. That should come back to us. But, you know, it is damaged. You don't get fully undamaged tridents from your drowns. So that's why you want to make sure to have mending on there, right? So before we use it excessively, it was, I mean, it took a lot of effort to get it. I don't want to lose it. Okay, let's see if he, there's a squid. We can hurl it at a squid. So first of all, we have no vortex with it. Yeah, there it came back. So we can't use the water flying yet. We need vortex. Definitely want to put it on this guy. Okay. Nice. That is so cool. Probably want to have a bow in addition, like if you really want to duke it out. But this is awesome. Hi, dolphin. Sorry. Okay, so we got a trident, guys. What's the plan now? I want to spend maybe half an episode or so next time here again. I have a turtle island I found. And yeah, today I will also produce a video about turtle science with methods. We found out a lot of cool stuff. So that should be out tomorrow. And then the day after that, we have another Hermitcraft episode, and we're probably gonna spend it finalizing that thing, putting the turtle eggs in there. Probably requires me to do a little bit more testing, but we're good. And then we will continue our journey into the wild and continue looking for a nice coral reef. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode today. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. Make sure to leave a like, make sure to leave comments. If you have questions about the farm or anything, you know, hit me. I'll try to answer whatever I can. And yeah, make sure to check out the Patreon too. I explained to you, soon we're gonna launch a server there, but you can already hang out. And yeah, feel free to check it out, link in the video description. And with that said, I see you next time. I'm out. Bye.